What up, bros? So in this video today we are actually going to go through some maths about how the tiers in Mario Kart will end up looking like, and a lot of you actually already know what the tiers or how the tiers work. The top 3 in every group of 20 will go up 3 tiers every week, and the next 3 will go up 2 tiers, and the next batch or next number of people will go up 1 tier, etc., etc. To remain in the top tier, you always have to be in the top 3. Now that means at some point in the future, okay, in a certain number of tiers, there will be fewer and fewer players left in those top tiers. And here is some interesting maths to actually show you. It doesn't take many weeks for us to be down to just the world's top 100 people. In fact, the magic number is 7. Just 7 weeks. In just 7 weeks in total since the launch of the game, there will only be less than 100 people in the top tier of this game. Less than 100. Now, there's way more than 100 people who's spending good money on this game in order to stay ahead. Okay, there's no doubt about that. Okay, so at some point we either have to, like, in order to actually stay good and stay relevant in this game, you either have to give up trying to go for the top rank, or you have to spend a lot of money to try and upgrade your carts and level up, get duplicates, use your point boosters, and increase the cart values, get the good pulls, etc., etc. In fact, you can't just get good pulls, you get all the pulls, so that you have the choice of every kart and every driver. So you'll see, okay? You'll see the mathematics that I'm going to go through now. As many of you who play Mario Kart might know, we all start in tier. Whoops, that looks horrible. That's a T. T1. And if you end up in the top 3 of 20 people, you will go up plus 3 tiers to T4, and so forth and so forth until you get to currently maximum is T16, which is where I'm at, but you have to be within the top 3 to do so. Now, Mario Kart started off with 54 million players, and with each iteration, 3 out of 20 make it to the next jump of plus 3 tiers. So you can imagine times 3 out of 20, 3 out of 20, and so on and so on. Okay, until T16, which is actually equivalent to 3 out of 20. So let's get rid of this. 3 out of 20 to the power of the n minus 1 divided by 3 to the power of that. Okay, so if we're on T16, we are currently for about 5 iterations, no, exactly 5 iterations. So times this to the power of 5, okay? And that equates to approximately, last I checked, was about 4,000 players in this tier. So right now, I'm in the top 4,000 out of 54 million, which is approximately 0.007%. And it's getting ridiculous in terms of the players' abilities, skills, ranking scores. They are all ridiculously good, and probably spent a lot of money in order to remain relevant. And as we go up further to T19, T23, there's going to be even fewer players. Last we checked, it will go down to about 92 people remaining by the time there's T23. We may not actually end up that far, because I think the company the Mario Kart Tour will have to actually stop producing more tiers. It'll have to cap off at some point, because there just wouldn't be any more players left. So by the time, if we ever actually reach T23, there should only be about 92 people left based on the initial starting numbers. And of course, 92 people in the world, there's way more than that spending good money on this game to stay ahead. So we've reached a stage where it's getting ridiculous to actually stay in the high ranks. And today I will tell you a story about Tier 13. What up, bros? I have finally decided to cave. As you can see, I am now in second place, Tier 13. Unreal T3 and I have been in a fierce battle in the last week, trying to get top spot, and he's finally pulled away from me with 1.3 thousand more points. I'm confident that I can beat him, but I need one of these two gliders, and I don't have them. They're the Halloween gliders. See, I have the top tier ones on each of these other races, especially this one. This one I did really well with 15,000 points, but we're still not quite there. So I'm going to hedge my bets on one of these purchases. I haven't purchased anything on the game so far, except for forgetting completely to turn off my subscription for the Gold Pass. I wasn't aware of the timing. I was trying to get the most out of that 2-week free period, and it had automatically renewed for me, unbeknownst to me. Alright, so I do need Donkey Kong for one of the tasks, which is good. If I get one of these packages. I've looked at the other deals. They're not that good. For 90 gems it costs $80, so one of these packages are better. If I were really after winning this week's tournament, I should just get Luigi, but Donkey Kong can help me finish this task. Let's go for Luigi first. I don't really need the star tickets though. Oh, I'll hang on to it for now. So I had to cut the recording in order to... Oh, there we go. In order to do the Google Play purchase. I've got Luigi up a level, which is great, and 45 rubies. We will go and do our 10 pulls. I've had really bad pulls for my last 20, so I'm really hoping that all the good stuff is in the next batch. Alright, let's do it. I really want those wings, but I wouldn't mind a character. Hey, Halloween Rosalina. I'd be very surprised if I don't get a golden pipe for this one. Sorry for the wait, guys. Really don't know what's going on there. I've never had this problem before. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Golden pipe, as expected. Oh, he's level 3 now. That's good. That guy is level 2. Great. Bullet blaster. Oh, there we go. Spotlight wings. Ah, Rosalina. That's good too. That's good too. Really want to see wings though. The bat wings. Lemmy. Oh, okay. Haven't got that one. Baby Daisy, level 2. Come on, give me one more spotlight. Oh well, a few level ups, that's good. Could be worse. Alright, so we've got our 10 pulls, and we upgraded Luigi. I'll get back to you how it goes.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so this is a week later. I've recorded the screenshots throughout the week for the first tour of the Halloween. You can see the results here. I started off in 3rd place, excuse me, with the Bachelorette playing in the background. I quickly overtook 1st place Then Unrealty came from 4th place to 2nd, trailing behind slightly, but then I overtook him, and then he overtook me again, and I overtook him again, and maintained 1st place for a little bit, but I knew he was going to catch up. And then in about the next screenshot, you'll see that he maintains a 1.3 thousand points lead, and I overtook him. He overtook me again. With difficulty, I finally managed to overtake him in the last hour by an extra 200 points and came 1st. So this was me after purchasing Luigi pack, still struggling to maintain 1st place in tier 13. So we are expecting a lot of competition in tier 16. Good luck to me. We'll see how we go.